not good on the old knees. Okay guys, so we're going to do some really lovely stretches then. Perfect. So we'll do lots of other stuff too. Okay, so let's start with our feet, and we'll just really push our big toe into the mat and see if you can lift your other foot up. Perfect. You'd be surprised how many people can't do that. And then the other way, keep the foot down and then lift the big toes. Yeah, good. That means you're great. Yeah, I'm going to do something as well. It's very strange. And then just keep the feet firmly on the ground. We're just going to take a chin to chest, soften through the knees, and then bring your hips backwards, but the weight forwards, almost like you're falling over. Just go to just a little bit, yeah, just to where you feel comfortable, Paul. Just you'll feel just that little bit of a stretch, and then gently back up. Yeah. And then we're going to do some nice squats. So just check that the knees aren't coming in when you do your squats. And then just down. And then back to centre. Keep going. Get lost. Oh, someone's trying to win. Anyway. And then. Again. Beautiful. So I saw my brother yesterday for a massage, and he's got his calves are unbelievably tight and laterally, and even when he does a squat, he said that his calves he really feels them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, let's do 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll come straight up into Monkman Y. So we'll do some calf work. We'll do a really nice stretch, yeah. 4, 5, 6, and then 3 big circles with one shoulder for 3, for 2, for 1, and then 3 the other. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then just come into a calf stretch, so hands onto the front knee, drive that back heel down. So this, I mentioned this before, it kind of goes a little bit, I might turn my back that way just so you can see. It'll go a little bit more into the gastrocnemius, that big belly of the calf. That's generally where you'll feel the stretch. But if you soften the knee a bit and then raise the heel a little bit, Paul, sometimes it takes it down into the soleus, that lower, which is where the Achilles is. So really push down the heel down, yeah. And then you just lift the heel slightly and bend the knee. And then it shoots a little, well it does for me, it takes it down into the soleus, which is the lower calf wood. And then down again, hold. And then switch. So again, sometimes it's nice to kind of do it against a wall so you get a little bit more of a deeper stretch. So push that heel down. You want to hold it for about 15, 20 seconds. And then again, slightly bend the knee and slightly raise the heel. Not much, just a little bit, an inch. And then push it down again. Hold. And then again, soften the knee, take the heel up a little bit. And then lower. And happy Valentine's, everyone. And then gently up. If you buy into all that. Mason's just been and bought a massive bunch of roses. They're just so expensive, aren't they? They just paid 30 quid for 12 roses. And then hold. But it's in the throes of love, so. And then up. And then down. And again, make sure you're really spreading the toes for 2. 3. 4. Sometimes if you stretch your calves that before balance, you feel like it's that bit easier because the leg isn't quite as tight, the low leg. 2 more, and then you jinx it. And Good, beautiful. So again, Paul, if you want to take that foot to the back and do another calf stretch, if you don't want to do flexion, you can. Or just take the front leg in front of the standing leg and just go down into your IT band one. Beautiful, breath in. And out. In through the nose. And out. Last one, breath in. And gently up. Beautiful. Let's come to that other side, see if we're better or worse. So again, if you really spread your toes first and then just move into pushing the big toe down, finding your centre, so draw the tummy in, and again just take it up to prayer. This time we're just going to take our hands straight up towards the ceiling on the inhale. Out breath centre. Engage your quads a little bit, and again. Six more. Five. Four. Three. I'm nearly going. Keep pushing that big toe down. Two. Last one. Beautiful, well done. Take that foot over, bring the hips back again, or just take that, if you don't want to do flexion, take that back leg, the leg that you were stood on, and do another calf stretch. And then gently down, just take some lovely in-breaths through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in. And gently reset. Beautiful. Let's just do a little bit of mobility work. So we're just going to grab hold of something because we don't want to kind of be worried about the balance. And again, we're just going to take one foot up and we're just going to flex and point. So point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and then circle for 4, nice and slow. For 3, 2, and 1. Circle back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and just circle. Like you're circling a big pot of soup. Not that you want to stir a pot of soup in the pot. And then the other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just, if you can grab, just pull in, take a lovely in breath. Two more. Good, well done. That other side. So again, just point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. And then circle, 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 circle the other way. Good, and then just a little bit of hip mobility. 2, 3, 4, 4 the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it in. Just take a lovely in breath. last one. Lovely, well done. And we'll do a little bit, just a nice lateral stretch of the spine and then a little bit of rotation. So we're just going to push and pull. So push the hip out and pull on that wrist. Take a lovely inhale. And out. In. And out. Last one. Lovely. Back the other way. Pull. And then back to centre, 2 big circles. And then take one foot in front of the other. Again, connect to core, so feel like you're drawing that belly button in. Shoulder blades down. Take your arms out just a little bit, elbows a little bit lower than your shoulder. And then we're just going to keep that core engaged. Now we're going to turn. Take an inhale. Out, breath centre. Inhale, rotate. Out, breath centre. And then come into prayer. And see if you can gently close your eyes. Last one. Good, it's harder than you think, isn't it? And then switch again, the other foot in front again, shoulder blades down, arms out, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Give a little bit of retraction even. Keep the rib cage closed and again, rotate. Let that hand really come round, so you're opening up the chest muscles. Take an inhale. Out, breath centre. Inhale the other way. Out, breath centre. And last one, just connect to core really firmly, put your feet down and close. Well done, beautiful. Okay, let's get some more movement. So slightly wider, not too wide, and then just take the feet a little bit into second. And we're going to come down. And back to centre. And for 2. Having a nice romantic meal tonight.
Okay, I'll go to Wagamama's and then go and see Bridget Jones.
Ah, nice. Very good. Perfect Valentine's. Yeah, whereas well, I don't know about tonight, but tomorrow night we're going to go see the new Marvel film.
Excellent.
Yeah. I might go on Sunday to see Bridget Jones. I want to see the Bob Dylan one as well. A friend went the other night, said it's brilliant. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, excellent. Okay, we're just going to warm up a little bit through the shoulders, and we'll do some weights, then we'll get down, and then just come up, down. Either come up in calf raise if you want, as you take your arms up, or just close your eyes and try and improve that kind of proprioception where our body is in space without us really having to look or just allow. 3 more. 2. Keep your shoulders moving. And then you can look at the next one, or you can just watch it, listen to the instructions. Take your arms out in front of you to shoulder height, and then retract the shoulder blades backwards, or the elbows backwards. Take your arms out to the side and bring them back down. If you've watched, then you can close your eyes and do it. elbows back, out to the side, and down again, front raise, elbows back, out to the side, and down, 3 more, for 2, and last one. Lovely, good, giving our brain a workout as well. So, choose your weights, guys. Shall I go big? Have you got 5 there, Paul? Are they alright? Do you want smaller ones? Are you happy? Right, let's start with 2 together then, and then we might just put 1 down. So let's take our feet into first position. Really engage the inner thighs, push the rib cage down. Let's go into dumb waiter. So let's take it out for 10, for 9. You 2, 1 now, are you alright?
Yeah, I could do with that off.
With off, yeah. 6, I'll just finish these ones. 5, 4, 3, it gives them some powerful heat, that doesn't it? 2, 1, well done. I'm just going to turn this heater off because my husband will shout at me otherwise if I leave it on all day. Let me just find out which one it is because I always take the wrong one off. There we go. Don't want to. It's like, if you had that heater on again today, we've spent like 17 quid. And then just again, keep into first and then shoulder blades down 1 at a time. 1. Quite hard front raise, so if you find these difficult with a bigger weight, just switch. I'm definitely getting better than them. I used to hate front raise. 4, 3, 2, quite nice to do 1 at a time because it just gives you a bit of an indication if one shoulder's weaker, which my left one definitely is. And then just flip out into parallel and then just lift for 1. You can take that other leg out if it just gives you a bit more stability. 2, 8 more. Shoulders down and left. Really control as much on the way down as on the way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just place 1 by your feet. And then we'll just try, always kind of have something, obviously if it's movable like this, just be careful because obviously it's not like holding onto a wall. But we're just going to try and take 1 leg up. And then we're going to really draw the belly in, so you need a little bit of core strength for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful, 1. Balance, I might jinx this, but balance feels alright today, so I'm just going to keep that there and hopefully be alright. And 10, 9, keep that core engaged, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, down again, and then just let's do 16 lunges, 16 bicep if we can. So again, we're going to take it down as we bicep, and then back up, and 2, and 3, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, nearly there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, switch sides. Also put 6, I've watched a nice romantic movie, Dolce Vita, just come out on Netflix. You romantic men out there, if you're not watching YouTube. Very sweet. Set in Italy, obviously. 3, 4. Zoe will be watching that. She watches anything that's Italian based. 10. 4, 4, 3, beautiful, 2, and 1. Excellent. Keep our bones strong, guys, and then we're just going to take it into, I've started doing tricep a bit like this, but you can do it as a normal one. Take it out, or you can bend, draw, and like that. So whichever way. 3 more, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's go the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Good work, guys. Just place it down. We'll come down onto the mat. Just to try and sit, if you can, into your shin box. If you don't feel comfortable, you can sit your bum between your legs or cross your legs. It's just to stretch out, really. So it's quite nice. I just quite like this for my hips. And then we're just going to try and sit upright. And we're just going to take a right ear to shoulder. And a left ear to shoulder. And a right ear that, yeah. Yeah. I've been doing lots of neck stretches. It definitely feels a lot better than it did. Sometimes you can just hear that bubble wrap, can't you?
Oh yeah.
And then just retract your chin and take chin towards the chest. This is the one that's quite tight for me. And then back up. And again, chin to chest. Chin to chest. And then nice parallel chin if you can, guys. I'm not great at demonstrating this because I have a bit of flexion, but then take it round to one side and then back to centre and the other way. And again, notice if it feels a lot different. So when I take my chin to the left, my right side is tighter. For other people it's different. And then back to centre, and then just take your left arm, I couldn't think where it was, take your left arm out, your right hand comes underneath and you just pull it across the midline to stretch that deltoid big shoulder muscle out. And then the hand that's on top, reach up towards the ceiling and then take it in between the shoulder blades and push with the other hand. Push that palm further down the shoulder blades to stretch the triceps. Well done, and then let's switch the other side. So again, take your right arm out and underneath, stretch. Beautiful. And then up. So I know a lot of people watch this video, guys, so my clients, just to let you know, I am here next week. And then I'm away for, I think it's only 2 Fridays actually, because I get back on a Thursday, so I'll be doing Friday morning. So yeah, I'm away on the 28th, and it'll be the 7th, what? Yeah, 28th of Feb and 7th of March I'm away, and then I'll be back for the 14th. Okay. So let's operate a little bit of that really deep core connection, so the idea is that we can stabilise our pelvis at all times. So take your left leg, not your left leg, your right leg, my left and right, so I'm not working today. Take your right leg long, across the floor, down, lay it on the floor, and then bend your, what did I say? I haven't been drinking, honestly. I've not had like a bottle of champagne on Valentine's Day. Yeah, right leg on the floor, nice and long, guys. Left foot is on the floor and knees bent. And then you are just going to take that left leg nice and straight up towards the ceiling. Yeah, that's it. Try not to, if you bring your leg further towards you, your back's going to go in imprint. So we don't want that. We want your leg to be a position where you are in neutral spine. Yeah, that nice little gap underneath the lumbar spine, pubic bone, belly button level. We're going to draw the belly button in, push the rib cage down, and we're going to bring that leg out to the side without rocking through our pelvis, and then we're going to try and lower it without, again, moving through our back. So you're just making a single leg circle. And again, we often do this with a band, but you definitely have to operate a bit more control with the back tummy muscles to do it without the band. So the idea is that you start in neutral spine, you take the leg out to the side and lower it and bring it up without moving through the back, harder than it looks. And then reverse the circle the other way for 4. So it comes across the midline, inhaling across the midline, out, exhaling as you take it out to the side. For 3, 4, and then just hold it up, and then just take it back down to the floor and lengthen the leg. And just notice, I normally do the other side first. I definitely have more stability on this side. So again, bring that leg up, again, really squish the lower back into the mat, and then take it to where you've got that tiny little gap underneath the lumbar spine. I'm just going to move a little bit so I don't know if I'll have room. And then gently take the leg out to the side without rocking through the hips, 3 to 9, yeah, or east to west. And so we're not moving east to west as we take the leg out to the side, and we're not moving north to south as we take the leg down and up. Everything, the clock is staying completely stable. Yeah. Keep drawing the tummy in. And then go the other way for 4, nice and slow. 3, 2, yeah, I wondered why it didn't click, it normally clicks in this. And 1, well done, and then take that foot down, bring them both down together, knees are bent, feet are on the floor, nice neutral spine, glue the inner thighs together and just have a nice little supine spine stretch. Yeah, just take the knees in one direction and then back to centre, yeah. And then the knees in the other. Can never do too many of these. And again, always a good indication if you're tighter on one side, usually a little bit of inflammation through kind of that joint area. Let's do 2 more each side. Last one. Good, so let's really work on pelvic stability today, guys, as well. So just keep the knees bent, and all I want you to do, it looks super easy this, but I want you to really concentrate on it. So place your hands on your hip bones, nice neutral spine, and just let one leg fall out to the side. Keep the core engaged, draw the belly in. How far can you take the knee out to the side without lifting the butt cheek? Does that make sense? So you're keeping everything stable. Bring it back to centre. Push the ribs down, navel to spine, take the other leg out. If you're firing through the core, you should feel that it's the core that's really working. And then again, out to the side, back to centre. Out to the side, back to centre. Very small move. I cannot get my knee down to the floor. If I do, well, I could maybe just do it. But I'd be really struggling to keep in neutral pelvis. And then the other side. And then do the same, but take the leg. So I want you to take your right heel on the mat and then just lift it about 1/2 inch and take that leg forward and straight and then bring it back in. Again, without moving through the pelvis. Keep the core engaged on the other side. Back to centre. And again. It's always nice to take everything back to basics, and it's much harder than you think to keep everything still. I always imagine when I'm doing this there's £1,000,000 on it and that I'm staying in neutral all the time. Good, and then just relax, give yourself a little pelvic imprint release, and with that same level of stability we are going to take our right leg into tabletop and our left leg. Yeah, again, nice navel to spine. If you feel like neutral's too much, you can dip a little bit, but try not to squish everything into the mat. Draw the belly in. Flex the feet for a change, and we're going to lead with the left foot, so you're pushing the heel forward and then back in. A little bit like a piston. And the other side. Using your breath. Nice neutral. My tummy. Six more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, and give your knees a real hug into chest. Last one. And beautiful. Well done. Let's just try and operate our own kind of knee alignment in bridge. We won't put our ball there like we normally do, but try when you come up into bridge not to let the knees come out to the side. So a good way of doing it really is feet hip distance apart and really feel like you are pushing firmly into the foot, particularly the middle of the foot. Gently roll the lower back into the mat and peel the spine away. Into your bridge position, sending the knees forward, the hips are high. Take a beautiful in-breath at the top. And slowly lower. Just really look after the spine, providing all that movement all the way through imprint, back to neutral. Let's take a breath in. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Start lifting the bottom, the lower back, the mid back, sending the knees forward, the hips are high. You're only ever on your shoulder blades, guys. Breath in. Slowly lower. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more, just in your own time. Almost like, think of like a bicycle chain, just kind of chin by chin. And the last one, when you're up in bridge, just check your knees are in alignment. One's not turning in, one's not turning out. Take a big inhale at the top. Slowly down. And for your last one, bend at the elbows. So you bring your elbows into cactus, kind of, yeah, that's it. Turn your sort of, so like your palms are facing up to ceiling, opening up the chest muscles. Take a beautiful in-breath. Again, roll the lower back into the mat, start peeling the spine away, lifting up into bridge. At the top, take a beautiful in-breath. And slowly, slowly start rolling back down towards the floor. And gorgeous. And again, just hook those knees into chest. You can have a little roll if you want. And the other way. Lovely. So we're going to do a little bit of side look on each side, and we're going to do a little bit of kind of cobra type work. Oops. Okay. So push your weights out of the way. Bend the bottom knee. Just find that comfortable kind of. Sometimes you just have to mess around on that lower leg. And we're just going to really kind of lengthen that top leg, lengthen that bottom hand, so you've got this gap underneath the waist. And we're going to point the foot for 10, and we're going to lift for 10 and lower. Lift for 9 and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, hold it, flex, really engage your quadriceps, and then thigh muscles, drop and lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're nearly there. We're going to point the foot again. We're going to take that leg forwards, and then we're going to lift it up, bring it across the top and down again with that real stability through the hip. We're rocking. 2, 1, and then we're going to reverse. We're going to go up, across the top, down, back. 3 more. 2, and thank you, lucky stars. I've done a lot of glutes this week, so I'll just have a little rest there, pull it in. So we're going to take it into pigeon stretch. If you don't like pigeon, you can always do your normal figure 4. Usually pigeon, the problem for some people with pigeon is their knee, but I like it. The leg you've been lifting is always the one that comes in, and you tuck it. Some people like it there. I always take mine out to the side. I've started to rock a bit on mine because my glute was super tight last week. Not this one, the other one. And it was just sometimes if the piriformis muscle gets overworked, it can kind of almost affect that sciatic nerve. For me, it was more a bit like a hip, like my hip felt really tight as well. So sometimes if one knee is higher than the other in butterfly, it's often an indication that the glute's a bit tight. So you can just rock. Oh. How's that feel, Paul? Yeah, yeah. And just try and just relax. Take 3 big breaths. come over onto that other side to do the other leg. So again, lift up that bottom waist and really feel like this top hip, you don't want it rocking backwards, so keep it really in alignment. And then we're just going to do the pointed foot for 10 as we lift, 9, and have that real little kind of hold and a pause at the top. And then flex the foot, drop, lift. Beautiful. Point the foot again, really draw the tummy in to be pelvically still as you take that leg forward, lift it up like an oblong. And for the other way. You're a maths man, Paul. Oblong, rectangle, the same, aren't they? I ask this all the time, but no one really gives me an answer.
Rectangle is a noun and oblong is an adjective.
Ah, right. Ah.
I think that's it.
It's the same shape. Oh,
Same shape.
Yeah.
Or you could say rectangular.
Yeah. There you go. You know, sorts in pilates on a Friday. Oh, that feels good. And again, either come over onto your back to do your figure 4, or you can do pigeon. Yeah, Emma struggles with pigeon because of her knee.
Yeah.
It's very tight in a minute. I think it's because I did a really hard bar class yesterday morning, and then normally my Thursday night MY, my breast cancer group's really quite gentle, but we've got someone who's had a hip replacement recently and she can't get on the floor, so it was all standing work yesterday. Well done. Okay, so come over onto your front and let's just do some nice work through prone. So we all, well not I don't, but most people have a bit of a kind of flexed life, you know, typing at a computer, sat down most of the day. So it's really nice to kind of reverse it. So always with prone work, probably more than any position, I would say you need to still think about your core. So push your pubic bone into the mat, and then I always imagine something really hot on the mat, and I don't lift anything, I just draw my belly button away from it. If you really feel like you need some glute work to protect the back, you can squeeze the glutes, but hopefully if the core's engaged, you shouldn't really have to over-recruit the glutes. So send the fingertips down towards the feet, draw the belly in, and then just lift your forehead and your chest. You don't have to come high. If you feel it in the lower back, come down a little bit. Lengthen the left hand towards the foot, and then really dynamically bring it to shoulder height. So you're almost feeling your deltoids, them shoulder muscles working. And then bring it back to centre. You can always do this with a small weight as well. And then bring it the other way, the other side, sorry. And then back into centre. And then take both arms out to crucifix. Keep that core engaged, bring them both back in. And again, take one hand out. Back. The other hand, keep drawing the tummy in. Back. Both together. Back in. And lower back down. And just release everything. Release the lower back. Have a little wiggle of the bum. Good. And let's go again. Let's push the pubic bone down. Draw the tummy in. Send the fingertips down towards the feet. And the crown of the head the opposite way. Lift up. Keep that core engaged. Take one hand out to the side. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. The other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Both together. 4, 3, 2. Back in. One more. Out to the side. 4, 3, 2. Back in. The other. 4, 3, 2. Back in. Both together. 4, 3, 2. Back in. Beautiful. Bring the hands down and just have a lovely windscreen wipe. And again, if you want to try and grab the foot and bring that heel into bottom. Just stretching again through the quads. Normally I would push down on this one, but my quads are tight at the minute, so I'm just going to keep into that one. But if you want more of a stretch, you can push the pubic bone down and take the thigh away. And then switch sides. Take the heel in, so this side's fine, so I'm going to push my pubic bone down and actually lift the thigh, but it can feel really, really tight there. Beautiful. And then take your hands by your shoulders. So push the pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the tummy in and just push, just lift the chest. That for some people is enough if your back doesn't like extension. If you want to come all the way into your cobra position, you can. Take a beautiful in-breath. And softly back down. And then push yourself into your child's pose. Or you can do cobra again if you prefer. And then let's just a couple of minutes more into a nice little mobility strength routine. So come up onto 4-point kneeling, take yourself into your cow pose, take a beautiful in-breath. If you want to stay in cow, you can, or you can join me into neutral and then into your cat. Inhale. And then one more. Back to neutral, and then take your right leg out, really push the hands firmly into the mat to lift yourself up into your plank position with the other leg. Just hold. We're going to hold for 15. And then take the hips up, try and do a long downward dog, just to give yourself some space in the spine. Just hold, take the heels gently, this will get into those Achilles that can get inflamed, gently towards the floor, don't force it, because it's a long downward dog. It's quite tough to get the heels completely down, easier in a shorter one, but nice for the space in the discs. And then rock it back into plank. So a nice thing to do is actually just rocking in and out like this. Can feel really nice. And obviously slightly less pressure on the shoulders. And then just hold the plank for 10. And then take the hips up again, but this time bring the hands back so you're in a much shorter downward dog. Chin towards the chest. And then take the right heel down, hold that stretch. the other heel. One more each time, hold for a good 10 seconds. And again. And then last but not least, we're going to take it back into plank, take our knees down, flatten our feet, bring our elbows back, chest, chin to ground, reach up again, take a breath in, tuck the toes, hips nice and high, and walk your hands back to your feet. Have a little rest there if you feel you just want that final lengthening. And then gently, yeah, sorry Paul, however, yeah, keep forgetting about your flexion. Thank you, yeah, give your wrist a little bit of a shake out, guys. Thanks, have a good